Updates and clarification as Pastor Adeboye explained what he means. A few days ago, we told Nigerians of what very own Pastor Adeboye, fondly called Daddy Gio, what he said. I mean, after some persons released a paper to all the churches' headquarters warning that they should not go back to their churches, that they are going to do this and do that, after so many things have happened, and he said, well, we will not allow this to happen, that churches should close for the next 3 months. Pastor Ibe said it's now fire for fire and Christians have to defend themselves. But some people have taken that very word and have twisted it, misunderstood it, or misinterpreted it. And so various versions of that very word he said has become the order of the day, various versions. And so this is what he had to say in clarification, because people were saying what he did not say. He said, Nigeria, Christians is fire for fire. Church is not going to close in the next 3 months because one person feels that they have a mission statement. If God be God, let him defend his own. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. I never ask Christians to go buy guns. Pastor Adeboye clarified. Pastor Enoch Adeboye, the general overseer of the Christian Redeemed Church of God, says he never asked Christians to buy guns for themselves to protect themselves in any way. The renowned known clergy pastor said on Sunday at the monthly Thanksgiving live television program of the church, said, I never asked Christians to go and buy guns. Samson in the Bible did not fight with guns. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reported that the clarification became imperative after several media reports that the general overseer said it was fire for any attack on Christians. He said, don't buy guns. You don't want to kill anybody. We just must make sure that unwanted visitors don't come to our churches. So don't go and buy guns. At the July Holy Ghost service on July 2nd, Pastor Adeboye, who urged members of the church not to be afraid to attend church programs because of terrorist attack on the church in Owo, Ondo State, terrorist attack on St. Francis Catholic Church in Owo on June the 5th, killed more than 40 worshippers and injured many others. Pastor Adeboye urged Christians to rise to the occasion and call off the bluff of the devil who wants to see to it that Christians are afraid. Recent times, a report has gone to all headquarters by some unknown people who have instructed that churches be closed for the next 3 months or they will be gruesomely attacked. This is why Pastor Adeboye has said Christians should not be afraid, and it is fire for fire. They should do all that is humanly possible and necessary to ensure that they all, get into prayers to ensure that the devil does not succeed. And he did not instruct anyone to go buy guns, but rather people should know who they are and what they have and what can help them in this critical moment. So it became very imperative that Pastor Adeboye, make the clarification, because like I earlier reiterated, some persons have taken it overboard and have said what he did not say. Okay, I mean, recently we know that there have been a lot of insecurity issues and a lot of matters has been going on, and really sincerely speaking, it is really unfair. Seriously speaking, is really unfair. The issues on all that is going on clearly shows to every one of us that there is time for everything, and everybody needs to rise at it and ensure that they do not allow, some of these things to continue to be, a distraction from where we are going. Some evil set of people have not just been going after, just anybody, but in Nigeria particularly, they've been going after Christians. And these people are, sadly, the government of Nigeria does not seem to be concerned, about the level of insecurity, because it's for a particular religious group. And this is why Nigerians are particularly very concerned, that one of the political parties is filing in a Muslim ticket. How do you ever think that Christians will, support? Because if I don't have my interests my interest is not being represented and my own part is not being felt, I don't understand what is going on. How do you expect that I'll become all how do you expect that I will just get on board and just begin to, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way at all. You see, so there are real indications and things going on, and why we all must rise to the occasion and ensure, okay, that we do not allow some selfish set of people or individuals to become the determinants of how things happen in this country. Honestly speaking, they don't care. They are so selfish, they don't care. And all they are looking out for, or all they ever want, is to ensure that Nigeria becomes their own. They want to take Nigeria, they want to pocket Nigeria and rule Nigeria the way they want, irrespective of whether the people likes it or not. They don't care. So these are the things that are happening, and why every one of us must get our PVCs and vote and change the course of the narrative. Every one of us must get our PVCs. Every one of us must vote, and we must vote adequately to ensure safety and difference for every one of us. Let's not do that which will, bring about, pain or reproach to us when we can actually and adequately make a difference. We must rise up to the occasion. Every one of us must rise up to the occasion. So this is what is happening, and why, it is important that we do all that is absolutely necessary to bring about a change. Well, my wonderful people, we have to, it's about time we have to, however way we can bring about this defense, however way we can. Okay, Pastor Adeboye has made up clarifications. I did not ask anybody to go on and begin to carry some certain form of weapons and say I was the one that gave them the go ahead. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's what he's saying to every one of us. This country, this is why we must pray for better and good leadership. We have a president who does not care what is going on with Nigerians. We have a president who does not care or business himself with what is going on with Nigerians. And all he really cares about is himself. I mean, he does not speak into anything of the nation. And this is the person seemingly, in quote and unquote, who is supposed to be a leader in this country, but apparently cannot be bothered. Okay, look at the former army staff, the former army chief of staff, who, how many billion was found in his house? 1.85 billion. And yet, this man cannot be bothered. This man, our education is in shambles. What about, health care? What have you? Every one of them, there is a little bit of ailment. They've gone abroad. When you go abroad, it is the Nigerian doctor you refuse to equip here that will still treat you over there. Does it make sense? Leave us a comment. Bye for now.